Welcome back.
Welcome back to Preachers.
Hey.
Welcome back to Preachers. Welcome back to Preachers. Welcome back to Preachers.
Woo!
That's cute.
That was cute.
Are we gonna
We do need a jingle.
No.
Today you are joined by myself, Abby Soye.
Rosalind
And Ken.
Oh, it's giving
Wonderful.
sax. It's giving spirit fingers.
How are you guys?
Good. This is a story I sent to you guys before, yeah. See how you were talking about, you wanted to look younger with your hair?
Yeah.
Basically, so I have like these two guys at work that we get on really well, and they were telling me that for our Christmas party, he was like, "Oh, you look so beautiful. You look so beautiful, so young." I said, "Wait a minute." What were you trying to say? And I was like, I usually get that I look younger than my age. And then he was like, "Oh, yeah, you look young, but he's also Nigel." So he's like, "Oh, so if someone in the office, I think maybe you're about, 35.
Hey!
Between 35 and 39. I said 39.
39.
And then the other guy was like, "No, I wouldn't say
it's
that."
mad, it's mad.
But he was just like, "Oh, you just look nice for the Christmas party." And I was like, I don't get it. I actually felt like...
What was the difference? Like, what outside of just the dress you were
I think
wearing?
I was wearing makeup because I generally don't wear makeup to work now.
Oh.
I know, it's a new me. But I still look put together. Like, I still have my eyeliner, my eyebrows are laid.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put like a little bit of a blusher, like a cream blusher or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's just... I noticed that not doing makeup to work has been really good for my skin. So I said, yeah, I'm not going to do that unless I have like a important meeting or something going on that day. But so I thought I've still been slaying doing natural. Aging me so much. They were like, oh, you just look so good. I said, look at...
But how can natural make you look older?
That's what I thought. And they were like, "Oh, don't worry, it's because Nigerian will be like, oh, you look so good that day. But that day, usually I don't see like that." I know that they were praying that I looked nice that day, but they also shaded me as well. I was just like, and then they were just like, "Oh, no, maybe it's just you're very mature. You act very mature, which is a good thing. Some women your age." And I said, "It's too late for this. It's too late. It's too late for this backhanded compliments."
You already said what?
Oh.
That is so weird about more natural looking older. But I think it's to do with, like they said, about with how you come across. I was actually speaking to my mentor the other day, and she was saying that somebody hit on her at the gym, and they said, "You're so attractive because you are so confident." Instead of, initially it's like you're so attractive, you look good, but they were like, you're just so confident. And so sometimes it's like, it's how you come across that makes you look like maybe that you're coming across that you're 39, but you're actually,
maybe
they
were trying to say that and say, "Oh,
you're rolling your eyes."
I talk a lot, like I have a lot of experience. And
yes, please.
I was like, it's too late. I said I'm old. I look 39. How dare you say that?
It's actually cheeky.
Yeah, adding 7 years on.
You know what I mean?
Actual age.
That's very, very cheeky.
Not my bullshit.
But Kenya, you're saying, how old are you trying to get to right
I'm
now?
trying to look 25.
Okay.
Maybe I look 29, but that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I do think that things like wigs and stuff, they age me. But I look younger with braids and
even
and natural.
Even leave outs. They still
I feel like I look younger
older
with your natural hair.
Yeah, I think I look even my age or a bit older when I have like a wig closure, sew-ins. When I have my natural hair, I do look younger.
When you have natural hair like this, boy, you look good. What do I prefer? Well, I actually did this haircut to look older because I look young.
Yeah, so I don't want to be cute.
Everyday cute. I have to accept it. I'm gonna be cute. That's what it is. But give a
very
little
cute.
mature with it. And so this hairstyle has made me feel a bit more grown.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think now I could, I'm still getting to 20s, but it's towards the end of the spectrum, and I'm very happy with that because it's actually ridiculous to still be getting.
But imagine how old you would look when you're like 60.
I look at my mum, and
you'd be looking 40. Like, come on,
yeah,
come on.
I get it. It will help me in later on I'll be like, oh, but right now when I'm buying paracetamol, why are you checking my ID? I've got a ring, I have a car key. Yes.
You're lying.
For what reason do I need to lie? Like, that's ring and car, the things that you have to be over 18
That's
for,
ridiculous.
and they still check my ID.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, I'm 32. Like, do you have shame? Like, even when I'm like, I'm actually 32. Like, I don't go to the shops to buy cocktails or alcohol. If I don't have my ID, I don't even bother.
Really?
I don't bother.
Oh
wow.
I don't bother. There's no
Maybe
point.
the 39 is calling me then because I don't get that boy. I don't ID for nothing.
Bother.
Oh wow.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Oh,
I know. It's not, but I don't like it.
It's so cute.
You see, but I don't like it. So give me the hairstyles to give me some edge.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Anyways, today we're gonna be talking about something that may be a bit more familiar to some of you that are listening today. Some of the things that
Abisoy is an expert on this topic.
Not an expert, but I brought it. Yeah, I brought it to the table for us to discuss.
Yeah.
Just some of the things that us Christian girls be doing, some habits, some things we say that it's like, girl, relax. I'm tired of you. Easy enough. So, number one, number one thing I see us Christian women doing too much is being a part of too many departments at church. Listen. For the sake of serving the Lord, stretching ourselves everywhere to say that we're present. And I don't know, and then we're burnt out, and we're everywhere, and it's like, everybody knows us, everybody can see we are active, but we're stressing ourselves out so much. Girls, why do we do this? All in the name of serving?
No, please. But maybe do an episode on God has given us multi-talents.
Yes,
we're multi-talented individuals.
Yeah.
So sometimes your calling is in different departments in the church. So I hear it though. That's very guilty because I feel like I got to the realization I was doing too much and I was burning out. So before I used to do Sunday school. I used to do
Did you do choir?
No.
Yes, please.
We'll add that there. So Sunday
school.
choir.
But choir was back in the day.
Still?
It's choir. I do church admin.
Gem,
our young adults. I do singles.
This is 5.
I used to be part of prayer team.
6.
Yeah, and then the thing is, we have like several meetings in the week. So sometimes it could be like you're jumping from one prayer line to prayer line.
I remember that time. Do you remember that time?
Yes.
This was like, I've got another meeting. It's 9 o'clock. I've got another meeting.
And the meeting seems like from 5 a.m. in the morning.
Damn.
Yeah.
What in the world?
God has called me to different places. However, though, I have completely cut back because I think also sometimes like you have to know what is a priority and like where you're like there's raw passion for. So cut back from all of that, and some other ones the talent was not there, my sister. My mom just said join them. So I left choir. The talent was not there. I was like, I will flog you on this episode. If you say Pim, I will flog you on this episode. What I put out there needs to.
Yeah, let's just. Sorry.
So we left choir in the past. I left Sunday school as well. And I left prayer line as well.
Okay.
So I think so I left the prayer team. Yeah. So at the minute I only do church admin. Church admin is not a lot. Like it's just like my pastor say, oh, we need this for the church, or can you communicate this? And it's not like a full on. I think the only full on thing that I do would be our singles and young adults.
Okay. I think how does it get to that point though? Because I think like I'm looking at myself. So right now,
what do you do?
Boy, I've really,
because your list don't sound like it's short.
No, it is short. It's short now. I think in my church where I am now, it's short. Like I'm in the audio and visual department. I'm in the events team, and I do that decor.
That's tree. My sister.
But I don't think there's something audio and visual. Yes, I should be there, but the others. I even put myself in decor so I can start learning just to be a bit more visually inclined with decorating, because what am I doing there? but the reason why I think when I do go to places is because I see a need and I'm like, oh, I can step in and but like you said, sometimes you're not the best person for it, but you may be the only person that has stepped up. And so you're just seeing yourself everywhere. But it's I think it's just too intense, and I don't know how you then feel towards all those things, and if that impacts, like, you're just thinking about Sunday coming, or for you had like a whole week of do you feel joyful?
No, please. No. Yeah, some of them I left because I just also feel like everywhere you go where there are people, there will be wahala, and for me it was just like there's just some wahala that I no longer have capacity for in this point in my life. So it's like exit.
Yeah. What about you, Karen?
I also blame our parents.
Oh,
sorry, because we imitate our parents. Like when you've seen your mum, that's what she does. You think that's the norm, and I must copy. Like, ain't no way. My children, choose one thing, please, and just do it and do it really well. If you're gonna do Sunday school, just go into Sunday school, do it well. Those of you who do lots of things, I don't know how you do it. I mean, I used to do that. I only did 2, Sunday school and young adults ministry, but even that was tiring.
That's still a lot.
That was tiring, you know. But yeah, it's just a habit. I don't know. Or do you think it's the fixer-upper in us? If that makes as women,
maybe. Because you see more women in these.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the men don't overstretch themselves. They'll say, "We'll come and set up and go." That's it.
Even set up and take down. Sometimes they're not even there, and the women are the ones that are doing it.
Where? God forbid that one.
Okay.
God forbid that one.
But that's it. They'll choose their one thing, and that's that. And even then, there's a set up team. There's a take down.
You're there carrying chairs, my sister.
Let me tell you, I'll be pretending I'm carrying the chair. It's heavy, and then but it's like the men, when it's time, like for example, we have like a Christmas dinner and we do an announcement. So I do an announcement a few weeks before. We're setting up the day before. Men, where are you? Come and set up. Why is it still just the women there that are setting up? Where are the men? Like it's just so disappointing. Even the pastors and everybody's disappointed. Like, where are the men? I don't know, but it's only if you catch them at the end of the service and something needs to be done. That's when yes, there. But to get them on an off day to come and it's I've seen that as maybe it's just sorry, I'm putting you guys out there. Maybe it's just my own church, but
well.
They know themselves.
Yeah. I do think it is part of it is what we've seen growing up as well. Like, let's be real, in your household, typically your mum was just a go-getter. If something needs fixing, she'll go fix it. If something needs she'll just do that. Precisely. That's what I'm saying. I only had my mum. So you just get up. If there's problems, you solve it. If something's missing, you fill it. If something needs being done, you just do it. Do you know what I mean? And so I feel like our mums just channeled that down into us. And so then there's a gap, I'll fill it. There's a hole here, I'll plug it.
I hear that.
And the men, they just run because some people didn't see a father figure. So you don't know how to serve. You don't know what that actually truly looks like. The church is saying, come, but to come and help set up chairs and stuff. But you ain't really seen a man who offers up himself to do those things. So you're just like, what's that got to do with me?
Boy, that's very true.
That's what I always think anyway. But yeah, women work overtime, man.
So yeah, ladies.
So are you telling us to stop?
Stop, please.
Yeah. Stop, prioritize.
Please. Prioritize.
Yeah.
Because you don't want fulfillment should not purpose should not. Hey.
Oh, but you know some people as well. Sometimes the more departments you're in, some women think the more departments you're in, the more you can get to know different people in the church.
Oh, and then to make play friends. A little game.
Yeah. So maybe you can also find your husband in the different departments. I know people that serve in several departments because they get to know.
Wait, to find, so they're trying to find their husband.
Guys,
but doesn't he find her? Why is she going at him?
Maybe she's trying to be a root child and, strategically position herself. A lot. I hear a lot of people say this here. Do you think that a lot of the women in the choir, they go into the choir because they love to sing so much? Some of them like to stand there so that they will be singing and they're standing at the best place for the man to see them.
No way.
I do believe that
is actually
true.
Reality for some people.
Unfortunately,
yeah,
I believe that is
if I was serving a choir, I was single, I would look so good. every single day, sing my heart out, wear the best dress, the new guy that walks in the church, he must see me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So obviously there's a desire to serve God, but also I must package myself. I need to be given
At the moment, it sounds like your desire for man is greater than the desire to serve the Lord.
Not that.
That's what it sounded like.
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna make sure, because really you should be looking good for God.
I'm
coming well to sing.
Yeah.
And if someone comes,
this is why I'm saying, you people, you have ulterior motives. Why are you doing everything?
Because some of them, they think if I'm 7, there'll be a guy in the church who'll be like, this is a good woman. This is wifey material.
That's true.
This is wifey material.
That's true. Somebody told me he likes a woman when he sees she's serving. It's like, ooh.
They said she's gonna serve me well.
Yes, that's what he said.
Yeah. So some of them, they do that. I mean, listen, if that's what you think you need to do to get your husband,
not delusion.
Do you, sis? Can't be me.
Oh my God, it can never be me. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Hey,
please, ladies,
don't do that.
Please, I beg. It's for God and God only that you're serving.
And they've captured a man. Do you know anyone who's positioned themselves like that and captured a man?
I've known people that position themselves, but I don't know if they captured the man.
Because it would be quite interesting if the stats show that they don't ever succeed in that method.
Surely there must be. I don't know, but surely there must be somebody that the leader of the choir, someone came to the church and said, "Oh, who's this angel? Who's this beautiful damsel singing?
Who's this damsel?
Who's this damsel singing, worshiping the Lord? It's so beautiful." After they will go and say like, "Oh, my sister, when you were singing, that was very powerful." Wow. That's it. I'm sure at least there will be a 1% success
if that's
rate.
true, let us know.
Yeah, let us know, because let's collect the data.
Yeah.
If you've done it and it has worked for you, let us know. Maybe I'll say keep that department then. Stay there.
Yeah.
That one and welcome team. I know you people really know.
Yeah.
You people are there for a reason.
Welcome team. They will dress judgely.
The next one is when us Christian women say, I saved myself for marriage. But we all know. We all know.
Has happened.
Has happened. But it's like it's
like a title.
The title of like, I saved myself. We didn't do anything but we know. Like, what do you gain? What do we gain from it? I understand like people don't have to know your business and stuff like that, but it's like when you are in a spot, if you want to say it, you gotta say it. Or what do you think? What do you guys think about that?
Listen, I feel like I can't say the celebrity's name. Anyways, there was one Niger celebrity, and then she tweeted like, "I'm 25 or 20." She said her age and still a virgin. And I was thinking, why are you sharing this information? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
giving pick me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also it's like, I feel like the Christian girlies out there, if you're saying, I saved myself for mine, and you know that you've been doing some, you know that you've seen a khaki before, you know that someone's hand has been down there before,
as in,
sis, just keep him.
Like, why do you have
we
to?
Don't need to.
You don't need to say. You don't need to say, because if you're not going to say it,
it's not a one-upper over anybody.
Honestly, it really isn't. And I know plenty. And I think that's why on the pod, every time I've ever voiced I will say
disclaimer.
Yeah. So what should they say instead? Instead of saying I've
shut your
mouth. Okay. Fine.
Unless you're going to like say
the other part.
I don't know what is gained by saying, I'm 30 and I haven't had sex before. It's like, and I'm holding myself, haven't had sex. It's like, but
you've been
and
dry
you know what?
sis.
Some of you may have actually not done anything. And
that one.
And I'm saluting everybody that is like that. Big up you.
Big up you.
You know, I was going to say something so... Big up you. No, because it might have also been that they've never been in a relationship before. That might be also the reason why you've never even...
No, big up you guys that have been in relationships
and not done
yourself.
Big up you, and that's fine. But for the majority that I know that have said it, I know that they have done stuff. And so it's like, so if you know you've done other things, who are you?
But okay, so what if they share in the context of like just like, because I guess maybe someone will still feel like, oh, but at least we always held out. Shouldn't they receive accolades for that?
From who?
From who?
Why? Why do you collect accolades from people?
I'm showing you the other side of the...
You should be collecting accolades from the Lord.
From the Lord.
Yeah.
And he sees
everything. That's what I'm saying. You don't need my accolades. Like, you're fair and haven't had sex.
Yeah.
Right.
That's good.
I mean, I guess some people might say it's like it's a type of encouragement. They're encouraging other people that are in that position, but encourage the people. Have to
word it well.
Like so we know what actually is your position. So we know who you're encouraging.
I feel like if you're gonna put that out there as like a badge of honor, then you have to also is very prudent to say, but it wasn't easy. Do you know what I mean? I'm a raw. It wasn't easy. When I say and I say, oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Let me just skip him. That's why I just skip him and I don't say nothing, guys. Sometimes just shut your teeth.
It's true.
Just don't say anything at all. We've made the progress and that's what matters.
Okay. Yeah. I think what Kenya said is really important. Like, who is it all for? Because God sees all. He knows exactly. So if anything, if you want to say, oh, I'm sorry, God, for doing that, that's fine. But you're not pleasing any of us. I don't like... we're all on our own journeys. We're all, so it's that.
The only thing though, I also feel like if we are saying this, then it also becomes a little bit like, okay, so then where is my badge of honor still intact?
Where is my badge of honor still intact?
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like where do you draw the line now? Because Christian women, we love to lips. Wait. Christian women love to lips. They love.
It's good
because
for real.
Lipsing is like the most like contained environment that you can walk away.
I've never heard Christian women like to lips before.
I'm telling you, my sister.
Do you like to lips?
You think about it.
I mean, yes, please, but isn't that a normal thing?
No, but it's not that. It's it's that situation where you feel like you've met. Say you're just dating. And you and your boyfriend, you've just chilled together. All you've done is just kissing. Oh, I love you so much. You've kissed. Nobody touched bra. Nobody touched nothing. I feel like, you can actually walk away and sometimes feel like, oh, we still, it wasn't that bad. That's what I'm saying. Which one we love to live because that one is like, oh, we only kissed though.
Yeah.
We only kissed though. Christian, we love our lips. We love lipsing.
It's a good level of intimacy without getting naked. Like, do you know what I mean? Without going inside the clothing, if that makes any sense.
And not being in a proper.
But isn't it biblical?
But then some people now come and say you cannot kiss before. You cannot kiss before you marry.
Even if the thoughts, isn't that?
And someone will now come and say, so can you get honey from kissing?
Yes, please.
Yeah, 100%. What the heck? That's step number 1.
I don't know. I feel like that's what I'm saying. That so then that person has saved themselves, but they have lived well for years. Have they now got their badge of honor?
So serial lips are, yeah?
Purely virgin. They're not purely virgin anymore because they have.
No, come on. We know what we mean when we say. We know what we mean when we say purely virgin. We know.
Me, I don't know, my sister. Please tell me.
As in, nobody has touched.
Really?
No, purely virgin is intercourse. Like if you haven't had intercourse, then
that's
you're
So the ones
I'm
that
not
are
saying I'm not saying purely virgin. I'm saying the ones that say, oh, I haven't done anything. Like I've saved myself. Like I haven't done anything.
I think the phrase "saving myself"
sounds
like
someone that has done a lot of lipsing. Have they saved themselves?
Yes,
they have.
Yeah, they have.
But if they tasted a lot of tongue action,
tasted a lot. But is there a scripture about if you think about it, or is that to do with if you think about somebody else's
it's
wife?
lust. If you even but lust. It said even if it's a thought.
Yeah. So if it's a thought.
You still saved yourself.
So they haven't saved themselves.
You have.
All of us that have been saying, Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. R&B, yeah, that's Mufasa.
No, sister's the whole moves. What?
No, I'm one of them.
Too many times.
She's even when
She's one of them.
Oh my days.
R&B, I can't turn around there. That's Mufasa. So
You're saying that those people, yeah, but they are. That's some serious lusting, right? But
so if there's
they've saved.
If you're telling me,
I think that's a different thing. Lusting, I don't think that's saying that you haven't like saved yourself. My thing, I'm saying save myself is if you are doing. You're giving head. You're getting fingered. You're doing all this stuff. You're doing, and and you're dry humping. You're doing all of this. Come on, ladies. Let's be real. That 30 years of I've done nothing is a lie. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So don't.
Because
if you're
all
not
of that
gonna
stuff is still. Is it still considered some form of sex?
It is. It's
oral. Yes, oral sex.
Oral sex.
Foreplay.
But it's some form of like.
There's some type of you're doing something
sexual
there.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna say that, if you're gonna save your chest, I've saved myself. Then really you have to include the disclaimer. Otherwise, you're deceiving people. It's like that episode we did about going and flying with Bay. I said prep and pray before flying with Bay. Because come on now, after the first day, you'll think we're good, we're not doing anything. That second day,
it's that first night.
I can't even.
You can
protect. Separate sides.
Some people even need separate rooms, and then before they realize
that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Separate rooms before they realize
they're in that one room.
Hello. Like
that's why my approach is always. I'm glad for how far God has brought me. That's all the people need to know.
Yeah.
That's all people need to know. I'm glad for my progress. Focus on your progress.
Yeah, it's true.
You don't need no title.
It's true. Okay, I have one more, and I feel like one of you girls put something in the group chat as well. One. Do you want to go?
Sure. So a Christian habit or Christian woman habit is females always friend zoning, brother zoning the brothers in the church. Sis,
brother.
Like
if you put it, what is it?
If you put my brother. No, it's every guy that could be a potential. No, that's a brother.
But why are they doing it though?
I don't know.
But maybe they do. Do you
why?
know?
Why, sisters? Why?
No,
because
but
they're not attracted to them.
They're not attracted to the guy.
Because who would be friend zoning people they're attracted to?
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Initially.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can't lie. I'm guilty of that.
Are you?
I was very guilty till.
Did you friend zone your bae, your current man, your husband? Did you friend zone him?
No, but then I remember. So I didn't friend zone him, but I remember he said something that said, "Oh, but we're friends."
He friend zoned you.
You know, my sister, he didn't friend zone me. Okay. Let's get that right. Okay. We were talking, and then at some point,
none of my right.
Absolutely, we were talking, and at some point he said, "Oh, but we're friends." I think, you know, I used to be in my artistic bag back in the day. I did a drawing. I was doing a drawing that night, and he said, "Oh, what are you drawing?" I drew him and pineapple. We're just friends. Because these times we were talking every day. I think we had gone. I had taken him to Lion King for his. Where we got Lion King? Yeah, for his the musical for his birthday. We had done several lunches. Like
and
we were literally talking.
Friends.
He said, and I said, "Oh, do you like my drawing?"
I rate you for that too.
Same.
See what I mean? The boldness.
I said, "Do you like my drawing?" And then and we talked about it. We talked about that because I think we were talking about like one girl that was showing him attention, and I was like, "Oh, I think she got a little crush on you," and he's just like, "Oh, no." This is always more painful. "Oh, but we're just friends, like you and I."
I wasn't something to brother.
It was saying I always wanted
like
sister.
you.
A sister like me, God forbid. I said, God forbid.
Oh my
I'll not be a
days.
sister like anybody.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. Just friends, and he was like, "Oh, like what?" He's like, "You know how Kevin gets something? What did I say something?" Yeah.
So he didn't.
I think became clearer from then.
Well,
because he had to be more intentional about his words, but yeah, ladies, You can be doing it, but don't let them do it to you.
Yeah, period.
But that's happening. Men are definitely friend zoning
a lot of girls.
Yeah. But I don't. I think it is to do with the fact that we might just genuinely not be attracted to them.
But also, I feel like sometimes you're not the one in control of the situation. So no. As in like no, but as in like, say for instance, because we've all been in situations. Say there's someone in church that you really like, but it's like, I know you're looking at me, I'm looking at you. But if he's not making the moves, you have to pretend like they're your brother.
Okay, that's true.
Fine.
Yeah, so you have to be like, oh no.
When you see them, you're like, yo.
And he's like, oh, let's do the church hug. No.
It's like,
sometimes you have to be the one to like really make light of the situation so that he can take a couple more steps.
Yeah, okay.
So true. In that context, I get
That's
it.
Painful, actually. I think a lot with women, there's not that many good looking men in their church, but when there's that one,
I know, and then everybody wants him.
Stressful.
Stress.
Do you guys see that in your churches?
Yeah.
In the one that I'm in now, I think I'll be in trouble. Very safe. There's no one that girls like.
And then, do you know when it's more peak? Like. It's more peak for those girls because a lot, like maybe 70% of the time, that guy will go and find a wife from outside the church.
Outside.
Because he sees you people as his sisters.
In Christ.
In Christ.
I always wanted a sister.
You might do a new sound. I always wanted a sister just like you. It's painful. It is painful. So allow the Christian girl. Most times they're the ones that are being friend zoned rather than there's not that.
So
many.
are we telling them to stop? I think go do you, sis. This game. Do you friend zone them? If they friend zone you, you friend zone them back.
The game is
the game is the game. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, protect your heart, but don't be mean.
Yeah,
don't be mean. Yeah. Okay. While we've been talking, has there been nothing that has come up for you as something that you see us Christian women doing that you're just like, I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of myself.
I had one.
Okay, go on.
Okay, one just came to mind.
Did you guys ever feel the pressure? It's just a question. Did y'all ever feel the pressure to be a Proverbs 31 woman?
Yes, and I will say
no,
now.
Ross said no.
I want to be one now.
Oh,
I'm striving to be one.
Okay.
But before I was like, get the hell out of here. For real, I was like, this is too much. Get the hell out of here. Yeah. But why are you saying no?
No, because I feel like I don't like all those projections. Like, it's like, I'll do my best, but leave me alone. Like,
but they're actually quite doable.
Yeah, but I also feel like a lot of us are actually doing it. We just don't realize we're doing it.
True.
Like, Proverbs 31 woman is very industrious, and very resourceful, looks after her home.
Yeah.
A lot of us are doing that stuff.
You said no, you actually.
Yeah. But I'm saying that even if I'm doing not, when people say, oh, you Proverbs 31, get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
I hear that. It's something as in personally for you.
I feel like it's a Christian, if anything, it's a Christian woman trigger. It's like when people say, oh, well, like in dating, what do you bring to the table? Like, I feel like whenever I used to hear that, it's just like, okay.
Yeah.
That's why when my instincts was like, I would just roll my eyes.
When I actually seen people's like bios, it makes me cringe.
What people put Proverbs
like 31 woman, it makes me cringe. I don't know why. It makes me cringe.
Proverbs 31 girl in their bio.
Yeah.
It actually makes me cringe.
I've seen that a couple times.
Just a tad bit. I felt the pressure when I was younger, but now I'm like,
who is it for? It's for the men's.
Yeah, I think that's why it makes me cringe.
It's for the men's.
Yeah,
I don't. Like I said before, I felt a bit like, this is too much pressure. When I actually have been like properly reading into it the last few years, I was like, this is things that are doable and that I am doing and things I want to do. Like, but it's And then I found out recently that it's so it was King Lemuel. That's it. I looked at you because of your nephew. But it actually was his mother that was telling him
about the woman,
and the woman to look for,
Yeah.
So when I recently understood that, I was like, when it's coming from a woman, it's actually like it's like
more receptive.
It's more receptive. I'm like, do you know what? Yeah, she's saying this is actually capable. We can do this. When it's coming from a man saying, when it sounds like it's coming from a man saying, this is the type of, it's like, excuse me, sir, leave come off it. So yeah, I think it is doable, and that we should strive, but it's our own personal journeys. It's not a man that should be telling us this, or we should be putting our bio to attract a man. Because if you're putting your bio to attract a man, I don't think you're actually even doing it for yourself. You're not living and breathing that way. You're just doing it for attention.
Again, it's not a badge of honor.
These badges of honor. Who is it for?
You just do. You don't need to tell anybody.
Yeah.
One just came to mind, but I don't know if it's it's just a personal one.
Okay.
I don't like sometimes Christian women. Yeah, I just feel like sometimes you need to understand that certain opinions are very much reflective of you.
Ooh.
And not of everybody. Because I'm not gonna lie,
boy.
There are some Christian women, they will be wearing their kiniko outfits, yeah. And I don't have any problem with that.
What's kiniko?
Like, I don't know. It would just be like, I don't want to be mean, but the outfit ain't cute.
Okay.
It ain't cute. It works for you though.
Are you talking about the modest dresses?
The modesty women. Okay. Let's all be modest, but let's also know that sometimes your lane is not to do style. Some of us can be modest and be stylish.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you, sis.
Yeah.
It's the modesty women.
Yeah, okay.
Don't kill us with your...
But then on the side of that...
Your choice of outfits. Don't kill us. Don't be preaching to us and screaming off the hilltops when you're wearing your pleated skirts with the long top, with the blazer on top, with the buckle shoe. Don't kill us.
But to buttress that, which is actually the last point I was going to make is, I'm also tired of the women saying, God is working on me. Every time it's God is working on me. Yes, you are. Every time. So the opposite of dressing or do whatever and saying you be free. God is working on me.
Why can't God work on me?
No, but it's like, it's the opposite. You're saying that the ones that are overdoing it and saying this is like the judge. But then the other opposite side is, oh, but God is working on me.
So you get away with
you get away with things.
Yeah.
God is working on me.
No, wait. I use it in the context to acknowledge my...
God is working on me.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
I think we all are. We all are. But it's like, if you're gonna come for the ones that are basically telling us this is it's also the ones that are saying, oh, but that's my thing. My relationship is my personal relationship with God.
So are you saying that we're using God is working on me as like an excuse to do stuff?
Yes.
Oh no, yes. I don't do that.
No, I'm not. Everybody, but it does. It does appear at times that sometimes when I see, the rebuttal is all. It's like God is working on me, and it's like fair.
Yeah. Oh, like
He's working on all of us.
I can throw hands, but God is working on me though.
Yeah, I will curse you out, but God is working on me. Kind of.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
At what point do you actually just say, "This is not what God wants anymore"? I should just stop.
Yeah.
No, I can't lie. I think I did that as well.
Yeah. Like God's been working. He's told you bedtime stop.
Yeah, but sometimes where you're coming from though, it's far.
Yeah, fair enough.
The journey is long.
It's
It's treacherous.
And you're like, yeah, sure.
No, I hear that. Some bits.
Sometimes it's far.
It is, but then when you know when God has been working on you and showing you a different way, when are you gonna start that way? I
feel like you get a glimpse. Like the stuff I say that God is working on here. I feel like I have moments of like I have a trip up and I'll be like, oh, God is working on me, but I've come far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trip up. I get that. That it's not the trip up. It's the
It's when they use it as an excuse to get ready to do a ruckus.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yes. Let's be peacemakers.
Yes, please.
And
guided.
Obedient children.
Yes,
obedient followers of the word of God.
Yes, please. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, so far that's what I wanted to bring it to the tables. I'm glad. Thank you for your contributions. Maybe on a regular basis.
I'm sick of you people. We are going to do a quarterly review of this. You people
quarterly. I'll be bringing new stuff. But yeah, we see a lot of stuff.
I don't know if this is like all Christian women here, but I feel like also there are some Christian girlies that are like so spree, so spree that it will just be like, oh, like say for instance, one time we like my church, we went to like a restaurant, yeah, and then they for some of the on the menu, some of the options had like, you know, when like for pasta and stuff like that, they'll use wine. Oh no.
Yeah.
They said, I'm not having it because there's wine in it.
There's wine. No, I don't want this one in it. There's wine in it. I'm like,
girl,
sis,
stop.
So there's free wine sometimes as well. Like, just don't go too far. Because you know, even that wine is fermented. Like, it evaporates when they use it in the food.
It's enough.
Yeah, there like are some spree ones, they go too far. Please, again, same as the non-stylist modesty speakers. Please, free us.
And also, if you want to go far, that's your own journey.
Yeah, don't put it on anybody.
Don't be judging and putting it on anybody else. God is working on all of us. Leave us alone.
That's so funny.
Christian women, eh?
Yes, that was it. We have to wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah.
Yes. Please also tell us your own Christian women habits that we need to cut the cameras on in 2025. Yes, and please, thank you. Thank you again for joining us for another episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, follow us on our social handles, which are below. And don't forget to share this video. Bye.
Bye, guys.